Okay, so we're going to go to the shop today, get some bits and bobs of food that we need. Going to get some more paint whilst we're out as well, because we need some more for the bedroom. And also, it's Leon's birthday! Woo! Get him some treats, some grubs, stuff like that. Both Elise and I didn't sleep properly last night, so we both feel like garbage. So we're hoping that going out and doing something now, rather than later on in the day, will just end up letting us sleep a bit longer. I'm so tired. I am so tired. We're doing quarantine, but we're making it fashion.
Yay, we're out for our one exercise a day. This is exercise.
This is exercise, so as you can see, with the exception of the bus, it's quite dead. Also, I think that graffiti's new. Yeah, it's pretty dead out here, as you can imagine. We're closed for the foreseeable future. Someone stole cigarettes out of there. Just nuts. Now the old haunt. Hello, beautiful.
Aww.
I miss the world. I want the world to come back now.
I'll have to pick up some supplies.
Yes, I'll have to pick up some supplies.
Some groceries, some cat stuff.
Yeah. Just generally try not to go completely mad and get mad depressed in this whole bullshit situation we're all in, so... I just hope that something... I hope that by the end of this, the world's a better place, you know? Let's hope. Let's see. Skinner, please don't eat those. It's Leon's birthday, so we got him some
fruit grubs.
Some fruit grubs. They look awful. So we're watching Bird Box, and it's a bit real, isn't it?
Like, I've seen it before, but just I've never seen it during a pandemic, so...
Yeah, it feels a bit sort of current.
It's a little bit sharp right now.
Yeah, it's a bit spicy. That looks fucking great, actually.
Vegetarian sushi!
We're now watching The Aeronauts, which is slightly less harrowing than Bird Box. And the bit where I'm just like, we've all got to stay inside. I'm like,
just
so do
like,
we.
It was less like the exact parallels, but more like the feeling that everyone had, you know, that panicked, unsure, what is this, when's it gonna end sort of feeling.
Yeah.
That they like try to evoke in the film, which they do really well, but like, yikes, if we're not all having that same feeling right now.
Yeah, it was a bit much, to be honest, but...
I don't want film to be reality, I want escapism.
And now we're watching a film about two people going up in a hot air balloon to learn how to predict the weather, which is far better.
Much more escapist.
Oh, you can pretend that you're not going for the food. But then
He's gonna loop around.
Loop around.
He's like,
lick yourself.
Hold on.
And soon you're going to try and eat this shit. You see? You're a little twat. That's what you are. You're a little twat.
We finished painting the bedroom. I'll show you. See the color of the, that bit there? That's the color it all used to be, just like super, super bright chalky white. So we painted it like just a very slightly creamier, warmer white, which we're all loving, huh? All right, so I didn't know how to create a time lapse, but here it is. All done, all shiny, nice and cream colored. The ceiling's still white, but these windows we're gonna repaint. I don't know how yet, but we're gonna repaint them. We've also moved the little sofa in here, so we have somewhere to like sit down while we put on jeans and stuff.
Gel with me as a manager because I was new. So I wanted to achieve this solution that he would be more of a team player.
So you guys saw our flat when it all looked like this, when we had a whole bed in the living room. And I just want to assure you that we don't always live in squalor. We are back to ship shape in here. With a dance floor even.
Cat tree.
And look at our fresh new bedroom. All the art waiting to go back up on the walls.
So clean, so fresh. Look how fresh.
Cat.
Fresh cat. Delicious. Fresh walls. Delicious.
Schooner. What you got there? What's that? Oh, is there a rubber band? He's following me everywhere I go. Ernie follows me into the room. It's not Easter. We have an Easter egg anyway.
Yeah.
That's what sparks joy.
And the only way to break up an Easter egg is like that.
Wow, that's a mess.
Did it go everywhere?
It sure did.
Right, so, tell me things.
I have had many wine.
Yes.
This is egg.
Egg. Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! We bought some rugs. Bought some fucking rugs.
Oh yeah.
Bought some rugs. So
We were looking for rugs for our bedroom, so we got two. One of which is a rug and the other is a blanket, but we're gonna put it on the floor and pretend like it's a rug.
Yeah.
Like this one. I don't know if you know, but this is a blanket that we put on the floor called a rug, and it's been working as a rug for some weeks now.
yeah. I bought the Halo Master Chief Collection.
Phil
on Steam.
haloing.
I'm haloing. Look at me halo.
Woo woo. Oh! I'm gonna introduce you to my plant family. This is Spike. Phil has had Spike since before we moved in together. Though he used to be about that tall. This is Fred and his friend Alden, because we got this plant all together at Fred Aldis. This little guy's named Chester, because we bought him in Chester. And over here we have You Little Prick, Fairy Spike. And then this little guy is an offcut of a plant in Hannah Clark's home. And he's grown just a little bit. Anyway, I planted some mint seeds and some sage seeds, but they haven't sprouted yet, so ew. Maybe we celebrated a bit too much.
All I dream of is the sweet release. And
You see him through the water droplets in his viv. Ain't he cute?
what a cool cat. Well, lizard.
Catnip for these bebas. Schooner's eating it off the floor. Or he's eating it off the floor. That toy's also full of catnip.
He's like, oh, the nip. Must roll in the nip. There we go. There he plays. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh, whoa!
look at Schooner.
A moment ago they were holding each other's heads, but that must hurt actually. Well, they're not screaming at each other, so. Oh my god!
Slammed
Dirty
him.
dude!
A lot of videos of sleeping Phil. That's how he's spending his lockdown. I came down with a fever on the 14th. So I had to stay at home, and at the time it was recommended that I stay at home for 7 days. But somewhere in those 7 days they said, oh no, if you've had a fever now you have to stay at home for 14 days. And everyone who lives with you has to stay at home for 14 days. So that's when Phil had to start staying at home as well. I think it was day 6 for me that Phil started staying home. In the next 7 days that would have completed my 14 days. So all this time I'm like, oh, in 7 days I'll get to go back to work. In 7 days I'll get to socialize again. And it just kept getting pushed 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. So somewhere in there they said, oh, now we're on lockdown and everyone's in for 3 weeks. At the end of these 3 weeks, I will have been inside for 5 weeks, allowed out only for like grocery shopping and 1 form of exercise a day. So I haven't worked, I haven't socialized, and then I'm sure they're going to extend it. Sometimes I just go like 3 or 4 days between a shower. I haven't done my eyebrows in 4 weeks now. So if you're not like out there accomplishing everything, that's okay. It's okay if all you can do is like feed yourself, shower super occasionally. It is okay to not be accomplishing a billion things during isolation. Or Phil's accomplishing a billion things, but I'm not accomplishing nearly as much as Phil, and that's okay.
It's down to who you are and what you're able to accomplish and what you're able to sort of stomach mentally and physically. You know, I had a burst of creativity that meant that I'm doing lots of videos and trying to do more music and such, because all I wanted was more time to be able to do these things, and I suddenly got it, and now I'm trying to use that time effectively. But just because I've got that doesn't mean that you're the same as me. You know,
Like, do what you can and don't feel pressured by what other people are doing.
I'm working on it. I'm looking forward to the day when we go outside and there are no restrictions and I don't have to wear a fucking face mask. That's gonna be great!
Comes at the northern quarter on a Saturday morning.
It used to be that Coffee Pot was fucking full of people and...
Yeah, this place is always like people like lining up on the street waiting for it. We're on our way to Wing Yip, which is an Asian food supermarket.
It's awesome, and it's actually quite well stocked at the moment.
Yeah, however, they're only open like 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. now, so...
Which I think's fair.
Yeah, we've just had to make sure we get out of the house in a timely manner.
Fuck! Hang on. Hey.
This is a cute little restaurant down a South African restaurant just on our street. And somebody put these plants before they closed, obviously by the window so they would get some sun, but they
haven't got any moisture.
Are not thriving. Phil, tell us about your toy over here.
So I've bought a bottle scoring device, which I've already done it on this one. Hopefully it'll allow me to take the top off this bottle, and then I'm going to sand it, and I'm going to use it to make lots of little containers, maybe some gifts. Thought maybe it'd be a good idea to try and put boiling hot water into a Kilner jar so we could dip. Turns out that Kilner jars aren't very good at handling boiling hot water.
It cracked on the side there, and then the bottom fell off.
I mean, I've learned something today. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking this as a learning experience. It's a really feckin' shit learning experience, because now I'm having to dry all the bottles in this cupboard by hand because hot water went everywhere. But learning experience.
I put that cat in a box. Put that box in another box, and when it arrives, so many cuddles. Secure, contain, protect.
I think she's taking the piss out of me. Trying to make this work.
This is danger. This is so many danger.
I've got a feeling this isn't going to work. You know what I mean?
So, attempt 1. Good thing we used a bottle we didn't care about, because it worked.
But
it broke, but it's a little...
Did you smack it on the side?
Like, tapped it.
Yeah, so it did work, but I don't think we scored it correctly. Fun fact about Schooner, he plays fetch. Watch. Did you get it?
Because you and me are on opposite sides, but if you come stand behind me...
Oh, I love you. Oh, look at him, he's being so affectionate.
Very good. That's a good boy. Go get it. Oh, he's dropped it. He's got it. Good job.
It's a bit boring, isn't it? That's the thing that's getting me. I was eating some delicious bisque. Recording a new episode of the podcast today. Did a let's play. Started a new one today. There's just nothing happening. Look at the world outside. Ooh.
What?
I just did a big old fart. But yeah, look at the world outside. Didn't mean to do a big old fart, but you know what? That's where we're at, lads. You just think about that fart whilst you look at this beautiful image of the street. All I did was lean.
He's getting old. folks.
I'm getting old. Getting incontinent. Can't stop farting.
Oh my god. You make it sound as if you just like shat.
I didn't shit. I just farted. I've done a little bit of creative work today, so, you know, I don't want to overphase myself too much. Like, I don't want to feel like, because I've got free time, I should be spending every single part of that free time doing something productive, because it's a good recipe for burning out. At least when you're in work, like, you know you're there for an allotted amount of time, but, like, you can get into something, and then you just keep going and going and going and going and going. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm just trying to do so much that I end up getting myself into some kind of mental breakdown situation, so could really do without that.
The new vivarium has arrived. All pieces, I'm trying to lay out all the pieces. The cats are trying to climb all over them. And I decided to put it together, and Bill decided to go back to bed. So all that's left in this room really is just for the art up, because we've got the vivarium all set up, which has turned into a cat bed. We might even just put a cat bed up on top of it for him. Look at these handsome boys. And then there's Leon just hanging out in his bed. Look how cute they all are together. I think he likes it. We're gonna put some feet on it and just lift it up a little off the ground, I think. And Phil got this cute little lamp. Changes colors, which is fun.